This experiment is talking to children about blood and blood transfusion. The first concept to introduce are the different blood groupings, and we do this with different coloured water. So we illustrate blood group O with clear water. We illustrate blood group A with water with 2 drops of red food colouring, and blood group B is water with 2 drops of blue food colouring. Blood group AB has 1 drop of red food colouring and 1 drop of blue food colouring. So it's a colour in between blood group A and blood group B. What we're going to tell the children is about blood compatibility. Not everybody can receive everybody's blood because we're different. The key concept for children to take away is that blood group A can be received by everybody, but many of the other blood groups cannot receive another blood type. We do this by having beakers, and we give the kids 2 beakers. So one of the beakers, they put in the patient. So for example, this is patient A, and we give the children some of patient A's blood, and we tell them that patient A needs a blood transfusion. We want to know which of the bloods would be compatible, so which donor blood patient A could have. And the children can go through a series of experiments seeing whether or not these bloods are compatible. The way in which children can see if a blood is compatible is whether or not this changes colour. So if you give patient A blood group O, it's clear water, so it's not going to change colour. So patient A can receive blood group O, so that's okay. What children find out is if they have blood group B and they give patient A blood group B, patient A's blood changes colour, and that wouldn't be good. And so that illustrates incompatibility of blood. So patient A with blood group A cannot have blood group B blood because the blood kind of goes more like this colour, and that wouldn't be good for that patient. So the children can go through a series of experiments working out which bloods are compatible, and they're compatible if the colours stay the same. You need a flask to get rid of lots of the liquid. Another one they can do, which is a good one, is blood group AB, to give them blood group AB. And you can also give them blood group A. And then you get them to compare the colours, and the colours are essentially the same. So essentially, the other key concept is blood group AB can receive anybody's blood. So whereas blood group O is the universal donor, anyone can receive blood group O, blood group AB is essentially the person who can have anybody's blood. So they're okay with blood group A, with blood group B, or blood group O, because the colour essentially stays that same purpley colour. Other things you can get the kids to do, they like feeling their blood, so you get them to feel a pulse, or you can talk to them about blood cells and talk to them about blood vessels. So things like blood vessels, if you stretch them out end to end, are 100,000 kilometres, which is 2.5 times around the world. So things like that kids really like to hear about as well. Okay?